Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today is one of the most requested videos, which is the ninth grade timetable, which I used to follow personally when I was in grade 9. Now we all have different study methods. Some of you might be night owls while others might be early birds. So I would suggest try to alter this timetable according to how you would like to have it. So in this timetable, we are going to focus on three main things which is very important. Now that is sleep, study and rest. So basically our whole year, academic year after we come to senior school will revolve mainly on these three things, I would say. But of course rest doesn't mean only like sleeping, but it also includes playing, doing whatever you love, pursuing your hobbies, because that's very important. You have to give your self time to rejuvenate. So first we look at sleeping. So in this timetable you will meet at least 9 hours of sleep, which is one of the important goal when you make your timetable, because sleep is very important and you should be having around 8 hours of sleep, but then I would suggest 9 hours, more the better, I would say. And study, so we are going to cover 6 to 7 hours of study. Now you can change this if you want. To be honest, ninth grade doesn't require so much of studying every day. You just have to study consistently, not for so many hours. But this is just something I also had in 10th, so I just use this. And rest, play. So this is very important. We'll dedicate 4 hours for this. Now if you see, I have given 9 hours for sleep, around 7 hours for studying, and 4 hours for taking rest or playing or doing whatever you want. So this itself is only 20 hours, which means you'll have 4 hours extra and you can do anything with that. So it might seem like, oh my god, there is so much studying to do, but actually it's not that much. All you have to do is stay consistent in 9th grade. It's going to be really simple. You're going to do great. Now anyways, now let's start planning our timetable based on these main objectives. Now I have already given you these main objectives, so you can just use this to make your own timetable, or you can just refer to the one I've made. I would suggest just alter it the way you want. Suppose if you don't study too much in the morning, then have more study time at night. Now in this particular timetable I've given more study time at evening and night, which I personally like. But if you like to study in the morning, wake up early and then alter according to that. Put study sessions in the morning. Now 6:30 to 7 is usually when I wake up, when I get ready, I eat my breakfast and all. So you can it depends on when your online classes start. For me it starts at 8 o'clock, so I have to wake up early. If it starts for 9 for you guys, or even late or even early, just change the timetable according to that. So we'll have wake up, get ready and eat in half an hour. So usually I can finish all these in half an hour because I'm always in a hurry, but if you want more time, definitely go ahead and a lot more time. Now I'm going to have 7 to 7:30. I'm going to allot to make goals. Now I make my daily goals while eating breakfast. Many of you probably saw my study vlogs. If you haven't, make sure and check that out. Now for me, daily goals is more important than like a monthly goal or something, because daily goals really help me to achieve it. Actually, I do not procrastinate. I will set what I need to do on that particular day. If I have to do English notes, I'll write English notes. Then if I have to study a particular topic, I write it down and I have to complete that on that day. If you want more videos on study goals, do let me know. So then we are going to go to online classes, of course, right? After making our daily goals, we put everything aside, and then from 8 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, we have continuous online classes or school, basically. And if your school ends even later, then adjust your timetable accordingly. So for me, it ends by 2 most probably, and unless there's some holiday or something. So that's fine for me. By the way, guys, this is a weekday timetable. Of course, you can have a similar weekend timetable without school. You can add more study sessions and more play time, more TV time or whatever. So from 2 to 2:30, I have lunch. like I usually don't take half an hour. I think that's very long. I will just finish it fast because like for me, I can like finish my lunch fast. I usually don't take such a long time. And sometimes I even during eat during like break time during online classes. So I usually won't need that half an hour. So if I finish early, I'll have more sleep. Sleep is very important. I wouldn't say sleep, but then just have a short nap. Even if you don't feel sleepy, or like if you're not someone who likes to take a nap in the afternoon, just rest your eyes, close your eyes a bit, because this online classes have definitely impacted our eyes, I would say, because there's too much of screen time. So just like give rest to your eyes and relax a bit. Then from 3:30 to, let's say, what's the first study session? Let's have around 3 study sessions, major study sessions. So 3:30 to, let's say, 5:30. Yeah, I think 5:30 will be good. So from 3:30 to 5:30 will be our first study session of the day, self-study session. So usually after resting, my mind is fresh, I'm ready to do something productive. So I pick math as my subject to study in the first session. I always give at least 2 hours or 1.5 hours for math every day to practice what I did in that like in school during my math period, and also to try and revise what we have to do in school tomorrow, so that I can be ahead of the class. Now I didn't incorporate this when in my first few months of ninth grade, but then in the last I did, and it was very helpful. Now next study session we'll have after half an hour gap, so that will be 6 to 9:30. Now this is for main subjects other than math, basically science and SST. Now English and Hindi, or any your second language, I've taken Hindi, will come after after the main subjects. So not 9:30, we'll have 8:30, because 9:30 will get late for the next study session. So basically 2 hours, 6 to 8:30, 2 hours for maths, and 2.5 hours for the main subjects, which will be SST or science. Now you can do either half of both, or you can concentrate in one whole subject at once. I usually can't do half because I'll get really super confused. I would either do SST one day or science one day. Then 8:30 to, let's say, let me think, 9:45. Maybe 9:45 will be fine. It's around 1 hour or 10. Yeah. So we'll have 9:45 till 9:45. So that'll be 1 hour 15 minutes. So during this time I'll do language. Now usually for me, I take less time to study one language chapter, probably because it is much smaller than, of course, science or SST or anything. So usually during this time I do English and your second language, which for me is Hindi. So I'll do 1 hour of that every day. Then from 9:45 to around, let's say, 10:30, I would suggest sleeping at 10:30 to get around 9 hours or 8 hours of sleep at a minimum. So I'll have 1 hour of just relaxing, free, do whatever you want. So plus something very important is that do some self-care, relax, do meditation, yoga, or something like that. That's very important to relax your mind. So as 20 minutes, take 20 minutes of break in each study session. Now you can take either 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or one whole big 20-minute break in the middle. It's up to you, but take continuous 20-minute break within these 3 study sessions. And this will really help you relax a bit, because I can't sit for a long time on my table. I would eventually get up. So now 20 plus 20 plus 20, we have 1 hour. Then we have another 1 hour of free time, plus nap/rest, which is another 1 hour, and half an hour of daily goals of self-care, which is also free time. So we have around 3.5 hours, which is close to 4 hours, I would say. Not very close, but definitely you can give yourself more time. I just made this as whatever I felt, I just made my own timetable. But I would say focus on how you want to make your own timetable. My study methods are different, yours are different. So rather than just following the timetable exactly, make your own study timetable based on this, so that you'll actually be able to follow it, because you know how you are able to study and how long and how like how many breaks you require. So it is different. I require lots of breaks. I would just keep taking a lot of breaks anyways. So 6 hours of study is covered when you calculate, and around let's see, we've done. And one more thing, in the morning, if you have free time, like either like after you finish your daily goals, or during school, before school starts, just flip through your notebook of the previous day, just see what you did, because teachers, anyways, they're going to continue. So just start your day fresh and just go through what you've done the previous day. So that's something important. Now let's see what else. Don't skip nap, or don't try like skip resting, guys, after school, because you really need to give your brain the idea that you're done with school and you're ready to self study. So guys, basically this was the timetable. Now I've written this in a much more legible format, because I know my handwriting in whiteboards are not very great. Please forgive me, and I hope you like it. This is the timetable, guys. Do take a screenshot of it if you would like to. Guys, don't forget to share this video with other ninth graders so that they find this useful as well.